Hello, my name is Savannah Dagenhart. I live in New Kent, Virginia, and I've been a registered nurse for over a year. I was hired with Bon Secours over a year ago and have been on the cardiopulmonary unit ever since. This is my third semester with the Bon Secours Memorial College of Nursing. I started in January, so however, this is still my first year. I live with my family in New Kent, my parents, my sister, and we have a black lab named Bonnie. I'm trying to save for a house in the next year or so I have been picking up a lot more hours, working 4 to 5 days a week, and I've even been picking up night shifts. Currently, I'm on night shift, and I'll rotate back and forth just so that I can make more money for myself to buy a house in the next year. A significant choice that I've made is, I would say, my nursing career choice. I made this choice in high school, in my later years. My mom always drilled it in my head that nursing would be a good option for me because I'm compassionate, care for others, and it's such a wide range in this field. So you can go anywhere. You'll never be unhappy. And I still agree with that point to this day. So this was high school where I made this decision. I went to the technical center my senior year and became a certified nursing assistant. I started this journey to see how I felt in the nursing field and if I would be content doing this the rest of my life. Once I graduated from a nurse aide, I went and worked at a nursing home in West Point for a little over a year, and then I worked at St. Mary's as a tech. These working environments were very positive for me. I loved the patients I had, the various environments, all the things that I've learned. I always loved learning, and that's another thing that I knew nursing was for me. My family were a big factor in this decision. My mom especially, she always encouraged me to go for it. My nanny, she's always been there. She's always been so proud of me and always tells me to keep going. My friend Carrie, she just graduated as a nurse. She went to school with me as a certified nursing assistant and worked with me at the nursing home. And we shared the same experiences. She was great to talk to, and she was also a great factor in pursuing my nursing career. So what had happened in these events is that it made me fall in love with nursing. Working as an aide, it was just the beginning. I knew that with more responsibilities, there'd be more learning, more growth, and I just couldn't wait to see where that would go. However, when I went into nursing school, all of my thoughts kind of started to degrade. I was becoming negative. I wasn't sure. I was questioning myself whether nursing was really for me, and it was kind of sad to feel that way because I felt so positive before nursing school, but with that struggle with the grades and the pressure, it just kind of made everything a lot more difficult on me. Fortunately, those characters that I had earlier in my decision were there at my side and helped me to pursue. The impact I had on this choice, as I can see right now, is that it was a good choice to make. I'm in nursing now. I've been doing it for a year, and I love it. I love the people I work with, the patients that I have, everyone that I come in contact with. It's always a new story, a new way to learn things. And of course you have your rough days, but they don't amount to the good days that I've had. values that I have developed during this journey is human dignity, selflessness for others, honesty, morals, all things that I feel like nurses should have. They need to put their patients above them. They need to be their advocates, their educators, and their number one supporters. It's hard being in the hospital setting, not having that kind of support, being at your lowest point. That's why I feel nurses have such a positive influence in their field. Of course, the consequences that have come with this story is, I would say, during nursing school, that time that I had where I was down, I was away from family and friends. I was just stuck in my books. It was stressful, a lot of pressure on me. I couldn't work as much. I had to eventually quit my job near the end of nursing school. So I didn't have any money. I needed help paying my bills. I had horrible mood swings. I gained weight. I was eating horribly. But since then, once I graduated, I got my job. Everything just turned around for the better, and all of those problems have been resolved. So I would definitely say it was all worth it, of course. What I hope to gain from this course, it's understanding the meaning of our stories. So I want to be able to get the most out of my personal experiences. For example, what I just shared. I've learned that through that struggle, that it may have been hard at the time and I couldn't see it then, but it was all worth it. We all have to work to get to where we need to be, and it helps us to appreciate where we are. I mean, my sister is going through the same problem right now. She's in nursing school and she's having these struggles. She has a huge problem with stress, so I'm trying to be her support system and let her know that it all passes. It really does. We just gotta keep looking towards the future. Let's see what else. What I expect to study. My own personal experiences, really, my peers' experiences as I read through their posts, and then stories that are provided within the modules. I expect to study them and help to better understand what the true meanings are of our stories. Skills I would like to develop, analyzing meanings of stories, my own as well as my peers, understanding the values behind each story, evaluating these experiences and getting the most out of it. There was one text within the module, the writer's audience is always a fiction. I see that meaning that the audience they're the ones that interpret our stories. So as a writer, as a speaker, we are writing to the audience, so we try to fire the writer's imagination within our stories. My story is about nursing, so it pertains to the readers within this, because it is a nursing course within a bachelor program of nursing. So I feel that my story relates and reaches out to the audience. But that is my VoiceThread introduction, and that's my first story. I look forward to sharing more. Thank you.